Hello and welcome back to week 4 of the Momtrepreneur Mastery class. Again, this week we are talking about the business systems, the systems that we are putting in place within our business to allow our business to work for us and to build those things that we started our business out looking for: freedom, income, happiness, whatever it is. We are putting those systems in place to help us achieve just that. So for today, we are talking about lesson 2, your organization chart. So what is our organization chart? An organization chart, it's also known as a business hierarchy, and it's used to show the different departments and positions within a company. And I'm sure you've seen these before, and I'm going to show you an example of one right now. But what an organizational chart is most commonly used for is to show the chain of command from the top down to the bottom, right? Within a company, to show who each position is to report to. However, what our purpose for our organization chart is, it's to utilize it as more of a vision for what we want our company to be, a path for determining which positions we can fill and when, and to utilize it as sort of a goal to achieve. So what we're going to talk about and walk through is how do we set up this organization chart for our company. So the first question that we want to ask ourselves is, how do we see our company in the future when it is fully developed, right? So how do we see our company in the future when it is fully developed? And so to share with you guys a little bit more. So I'm sure you have seen this. This is what an organizational chart looks like, or a business hierarchy, where you start with that main person at the top and you break it down. But how do we fill this out? And again, we want to look at what our hopes, our dreams, our vision is for our future of our company. So the first thing we want to do is we want to start with those top level positions. Are you starting with the CEO, the owner, whatever you want to do? Give it a name, right? And that's the next thing, is we want to write out all of the different departments. So you start with the top level positions, then you fill in all of the departments that are going to come below that, all of the departments that that top level position is going to oversee. After that, you're going to fill in all of the department positions. So within each department, what are all of the positions? So again, you might start with the CEO or owner or whatever you want to call yourself, essentially. And then your different departments. And the different departments could be things like your HR, your marketing, your sales, your research and development, accounting, all of these different departments that would play a role within your business. You might also have like a community service outreach, whatever the case is. Write out all of those departments first and then fill in the positions. So what are the positions within the company? Are you going to have a marketing manager? Are you going to have a sales team? What is that team going to be made of? What different positions in HR are you going to have? In accounting, do you have a payroll position, all of the different positions within each department? You have to list these out here. And then what you want to do is you want to put names behind each position. Now, don't get me wrong, we're all just starting out, right? So you want to put your name on as many of those positions that you fill right now, okay? And I know it's going to be a lot, if not all of them, right? So you're going to put your name behind all of those positions. And I want you to have fun with this. I want you to give each of those positions names. And you can even give those titles like fun names, something that really motivates you or inspires you. Again, let loose, dream big, call it whatever you want. And for our company with Gloria's Garden, when we did ours, we had some fun titles in there, like Director of Awesomeness and things like that. So have some fun with it. And then again, put your name behind whatever positions you currently fill, most likely all of them right now. And this is where we're going to use our SWOT analysis. So we're going to use our SWOT analysis to determine which positions you should consider filling first. So if there's an area of weakness for you, like if you really don't like taking care of your finances, maybe that's an area where you want somebody else to take care of it, someone that might complement you. So the importance of creating this organization chart for your business is to, number one, put your vision on paper, right? It's to just Just like having a vision board that we talked about in the beginning of the mastery class, you want to put your vision on paper, but it's also to provide you with a roadmap for your future. So how are you going to grow your business? By using your SWOT analysis, you know which positions you want or need to fill first, right? And then it's also here to help you up level and grow your business by doing those exact things. And just like your actual vision board itself, though, you should consider revisiting your organization chart regularly. Use this in conjunction with your pricing for profit worksheets, right? Once you've determined which positions you will want to fill first, start including them in your pricing table. And then you can ask yourself, is this doable? Here's my advice, though, my biggest piece of advice when it comes to all of this. Do it before you're ready. Do it before you're ready, but do it strategically, right? Do it strategically. And by doing exactly what I just said, you will definitely be doing this strategically. And once you get to this point, you just have to get out there and start filling those spots. Do it before you're ready, but make sure that you're doing it in the right path. Make sure that you have the promise of income that will grow as you add those employees or freelancers, whatever the case is. So getting your organization chart together is, I cannot stress the importance of it enough, because it just gives us that vision, that goal, to something to work towards. It gives us that roadmap to allow us to find that path on where we are going, right? So many times people start their business and they just started on all of these ideas, but you don't have a clear roadmap of where you're growing or where you're going or growing and where your business will go. So again, by creating this organization chart, you know exactly where to go. By revisiting it, because things happen, things change, that's fine. Just make sure that you revisit it and make those changes, okay? All right, so for today's assignment, it's time to create your own organization chart. Remember, this is your vision of all of the departments and positions that will be within your company as it grows. Fill it out as best as possible, and then don't forget to put names to it. It's so important to put names to it. And lastly, use your SWOT analysis and pricing for profit worksheets to determine which positions you can, should, and will fill first. Highlight them, and let's start moving forward, guys. This is so important. Again, thank you so much for joining me. This is lesson 2. When you're done here, go ahead and skip on over to lesson 4. We'll talk soon. Bye.